who ducked the Paulie fight? Was it you or Paulie?
Oh my gosh. So
I'll never forget that interview.
okay. So to be honest, there was no ducking on neither sides. Okay. To be honest.
You told him don't duck you, son.
I did tell him that, if anybody could have really asked for it, it would have had to been Paulie. But what happened was Paulie was the champion. And I fought Diego Chavez and I became the interim champion. Then Paulie lost to Adrian Broner in a fight that I scored a draw. So I know why Paulie was upset about that decision. I understand, Paulie. I'm there with you, my man. I did that. Not for you. I just scored the fight. It was a draw. Okay? It was a draw. Now, when Paulie lost to AB, AB's champ, I'm interim champ. Who does AB lose to? Marcos Maidana. Who does Marcos Maidana lose to? Floyd Mayweather. Who does Floyd fight next? The Maidana rematch. Then after all that happened, a little bit of time went by, and then something happened in the industry. Floyd Mayweather became the super champ. And your man, Keith one-time Thurman, got elevated from interim champion to the regular WBA champion of the world. And I learned about this through an interview. I didn't even know I became champ. I became champ on a phone call, okay? So in that, what happened was a lot of movement happened. And as I was coming up and Paulie's stock went down a little bit, they could have maybe forced the fight. But once again, when you got options, so I don't really feel like it was a duck. It actually reminded me of why I never fought my man Andre Berto. When Andre Berto lost, in my life, man, here in Florida and Ben Getty, you couldn't tell me as a kid that I'll be champion of the world without fighting Andre Berto. We knew who Andre Berto was our whole life. We knew before he was an Olympian, before he was a world champion, we knew who that fighter was our whole life. I promise you that. Okay? So you couldn't tell me as a kid that Keith Thurman would be champion of the world without ever fighting Andre Berto at 147. Okay? But as I was coming up in the ranks, he lost to Soto Carras. He lost to Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And as I was going up and he was going down, all of a sudden, I was above him and I never had to fight him. And I couldn't have predicted that if my life was on it. So boxing be like that. Sometimes it's not ducking. Sometimes it's just movement.